Free Paris, that is hot. Free, free, free Paris, that is hot. Free, 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 free Paris, that is hot. Free, free, free Paris, that is hot. That is hot. That is hot. Ooh, that is hot. Yeah, let's free Paris. I'm serious, folks. Free Paris, that is hot. 9818783. That's her number, folks. That's Paris Hilton's number, and she's been put in prison. She's not the only one that's been put in prison. Do you know how many people are put in prison because of substance abuse? I'm not talking about giving special treatment to Paris Hilton. What I'm talking about is giving the proper treatment in regards to substance abuse to everyone. It is pure ignorance to put people in jail because of substance abuse. You do not treat substance abuse by putting people behind bars. That is a form of ignorance. That is a form of corruption. That is an example of paranoia. That is an example of ignorant judges. And there are ignorant judges across America, and there are ignorant people making these type of laws to put people behind bars because of substance abuse. You cure substance abuse, you cure alcohol abuse through programs like Alcoholics Anonymous, through peer group programs which have been proven effective. You don't put people behind bars because you're afraid of them driving drunk. Yes, driving drunk is a crime, and we need to deal with drunk drivers and get them off the road. But you don't solve the problem by locking people up. That's only how society is responding, through paranoia because of their fear of drunk drivers. But it's not a solution for the problem. You don't solve medical problems, and believe me, drunk driving and alcohol abuse and other forms of substance abuse are medical problems. They're dealing with sick people. They're dealing with people who have behavior problems. You don't solve problems like this when people are sick by locking them away. What has happened to Paris Hilton is a reflection of what is wrong with our society. We are trying to cure substance abuse by locking people up, by putting them in jail. That's crazy, people. You don't solve this kind of problem, substance abuse problems, by locking people up, by putting them away and throwing away the key, which is what's happening to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people all around America. They're being locked away because of a substance abuse problem, because of an addiction. This is insanity. It is insanity because we have judges and we have lawyers who don't know anything, who are locking people away. They think this is going to solve the problem. This is just a fear response. This is just a paranoid response. This is just locking people away to, quote, protect society. And guess what? We are society. We cannot protect ourselves from ourselves by locking ourselves up. It doesn't work. It never has worked, and it's not going to work with Paris Hilton. So I say, free Paris Hilton. Free Paris. Free Paris from this type of insanity. Free Paris. That's hot. This is a hot idea, folks. This is a hot idea. We need to free Paris. We need to use this as an example to correct what is wrong with our judicial system. And it is wrong to try to correct substance abuse problems by locking people up and throwing away the key. It doesn't work. You correct these type of problems through programs like Alcoholics Anonymous, through other rehab programs, and these must be for life, because alcohol abuse is a lifelong problem. Substance abuse is a lifelong problem. You do not solve these problems by putting people in jail. We are putting our young people in jail when we should be giving them rehabilitation for their substance abuse problems. That's the long-term solution. It is a waste of money to be locking people up, to be putting them in jail because of substance abuse problems. Now, this is a serious issue, and it does need to be dealt with seriously, but it also needs to be dealt with effectively. I personally don't drink alcohol, and I'm aware other people have this problem, but I don't drink alcohol, so it's no problem to me. And yes, I am aware of the fact that people are killed by drunk drivers, and you need to get them off the road, but you need to get them help. We need to get people help. We need to get them real help through programs like Alcoholics Anonymous. A judge who orders someone to go to jail because they violated their probation because they drove while they were drunk, that doesn't cure the problem. The way to do this is through creative judgments. You've got to have judges who are a little creative, who use their heads, who think about, what can we do for this person? In case of Paris Hilton, she should be made to do public service. She should be made to do commercials against drinking and driving. That would be a much more effective use of her star power and her celebrity than to lock her up in some stupid jail in L.A. It doesn't work. It's not going to work in the case of Paris Hilton. It hadn't worked for anyone else. And we need to stop making stupid laws, to stop making stupid judgments, to stop having ignorant, foolish judges on the bench. We need to get rid of these ignorant, stupid judges who can't think of creative solutions. In the case of Paris Hilton, she needs to go to a drug rehab program. She needs to join Alcoholics Anonymous. She needs to get some help, some real help, some help that's going to help her for life and solve the problem. But the fact that we have ignorant judges throwing people like Paris Hilton in jail, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I've made this promotion. That's hot. 9818783 free Paris. Get behind me, folks. We need to change things. We need to change how we deal with problems of substance abuse. Everyone probably knows someone in their family, in their group of friends who has a substance abuse problems. I have people in my family, relatives who have serious substance abuse problems, and I realize they need help, but they don't need to be thrown in jail. They need to get therapy. They need to get help. They need to get rehab. So I say, let's free Paris Hilton, and let's also free everyone else who we've been trying to lock away and protect society from by locking them away when what they need is help. When people have drinking problems or problems with substance abuse, you don't solve the problem for them or for society by locking them up and throwing away the key. What has happened to Paris Hilton is an example of what is happening to thousands and thousands and thousands of other people. They need medical treatment. They need to be in programs like Alcoholics Anonymous. They need to be getting help. They need to be getting rehab. They don't need to be made criminals of